Hi, Howard Deal here again with the General Agency, and today I will be showing you how to save a little bit of money on your health insurance. I came across this little group over in Dallas. They only have 2 employees, but both of those employees are families. This particular group, we ended up saving them $44,160 a year on their health insurance. Now, the plan design is probably a little bit better than what they were looking at. They were looking at going with a brand name company. One of the quotes they got off these internet search engines, but they were looking at that and came to us and said, "Hey, you know, this rate is just way too high." The group's not young, so a little bit older group, but they're in good health, and they don't see the need for paying that kind of money. So I ran a couple of quotes through some the reference-based pricing companies, and if you're not familiar with reference-based pricing, I'll put a link in this video to our reference-based pricing video to kind of show you what that entails. But we love our little True Life groups here. No group is too small for us. The True Life groups for us, we see them as loyal. They're very easy to manage. If you're doing level funding and you have a small group like that, it's very easy to explain to everybody in the company since the company is small. Anyway, the reference-based pricing does entail a little bit more work on the front end, and could be a little bit more service intensive. And for most brokers, they say, "Oh, it's just not easy to deal with," and that's okay. But for $44,000, you know, hey, let's put a little work in here and get it done. And the work's really not that bad. If you ever have any issues, you just contact your broker and say, "Hey, this is what's going on," and then the broker will show you how to fix it. I'll show you how to fix it. But anyway, with that being said, let me kind of show you what the details are in this group, and we'll get started. Okay, well, what would you do with $44,160? That's entirely up to you. I mean, the company saving that kind of money can maybe hire a new employee, get some more machinery. I mean, you can do a lot of things with $44,000, but that's actually the savings. That's not the total cost. But this group, it's 2 employees. They both have families. They're located in Texas, and they are a digital marketing company. But the plan design they were looking at was a PPO. It's a brand name company, PPO. I won't mention their name here because obviously they'll be upset with me. But the monthly cost that they were looking at was $59,990, so almost $6,000 a month for 2 families, which in my eyes, I feel that's ridiculous. But anyway, if they went to a underwritten PPO, which is a level funded company. Now, level funded plans, once again, a little bit harder to install on the front end. They do ask medical questions. If you look at the RBP video, I also have another video on my channel that explains level funding. So you can, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to access all these. So remember to subscribe to the channel, and you'll be getting more information on how to save money. But if there's a way to save money, I know how to do it. So this is an underwritten PPO. So the plan design is similar to what they were looking at before. The difference here is the maximum out of pocket is $7,000 versus the $9,000 on the plan they were looking at with the brand name company. So the monthly cost there ended up being $58.89. The savings was only $101 a month, but still $1,200 a year is not too bad. But they also looked at a reference-based pricing hybrid plan, which is also underwritten. Now, the hybrid plans are they have a network that is attached to the plan, but it's reference-based pricing outside of the network. And that may sound kind of confusing, but if you look at the RBP video, you'll understand how that works, the reference-based pricing video. But the hybrid plan, it actually is a little bit easier to use throughout the year. And the plan design, of course, here is also similar to the PPO, but the $7,000 out of pocket. But the cost is only $29.88, so it saves them $2,900 a month, which would then save $34,896 a year, just going to the hybrid. Now, if you want to go to a straight up reference-based pricing plan, which once again does not have a network, and sometimes that takes a little bit of explaining to the employees on how to use it. But the reference-based pricing plans, you can see the deductible here is $3,000, so the deductible is a little bit less. The max out of pocket is a little bit higher at $7,900, and the cost is only $2,460 a month. Monthly savings of $3,680, and the total annual savings of $44,160. Now, the $44,160 is the minimum savings. When these plans are written on a level funded basis, there's money that's put in the claims fund, and if that money's not used, that money also gets returned to the employer. So they could potentially have almost a $50,000 a year savings on this group, just based on their claims utilization throughout the year. So it may sound confusing, and what you need to do is have a broker that knows how to work the RBP plans and the hybrid plans. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a link on the bottom of this video that links you to our website. If you want to get pricing for your group, you can submit a census through the website there. We're not one of the companies that will hound you and call you and all this and, hey, what are you doing and all that. We don't do that. We'll send you the information. If the information works for you, then you can contact us and we'll help you out with that. Now, also, we are a general agency, which means we're wholesalers of insurance. It's kind of the easy way to think of it. But we have brokers all across the country, so we may have a broker in your neighborhood that can actually sit down with you face-to-face and help you choose a plan. So remember also to like and subscribe the video. Like it if you like it. Subscribe if you want to. But anyhow, like I said, as a general agent, I can hook you up with a broker that understands these plans, because it does take some explaining, and they're not easy for the broker to operate. So a lot of times they'll just be like, hey, let's just go with a plan that doesn't ask medical questions because it's easy. Well, hitting the easy button doesn't save you this kind of money. So anyhow, remember, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be coming out with another video after this. I have another one for large group that kind of shows you how to navigate the Obamacare situation with the larger groups, and to get through that without medical underwriting, very, very cheap. So if you do have a large group too, we do large groups also. But that's going to be a really good video, because it's real easy to do, and it keeps you in compliance, and it doesn't cost you a lot of money. So anyway, like I said, I'll put a link here on the bottom of this video, and just click on the link. It'll take you over to our quote page, and you can upload your census there, and we'll run some numbers for you and see what kind of savings we can do for you. But that's all I have for now. So I appreciate you watching the video, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.